Okay, and sometimes we'll repeat a few because of the letter to read. So I'm going to do the second one, and that's will be verse 161. Princes have pursued me without cause, but my heart has feared your utterance. I rejoice over your word like one who finds abundant spoils. I hated falsehood and abhorred it. Your Torah I love. 7 times a day I have praised you for your righteous ordinances. There is abundant peace to the lovers of your Torah, and there is no stumbling block. I hope for your salvation, Hashem, and I performed your commandments. My soul kept your testimonies, and I love them very much. I have kept your orders and your testimonies because all my ways are before you. Okay, Steve, you're going to do the next one. Page 263. Verses 33 to 40. 33 to 40.
Teach me, O Hashem, the way of your statutes, and I will cherish it to the utmost. Grant me understanding, so that I may cherish your Torah and keep it with all my heart. Lead me on the path of your commandments, for that is my desire. Incline my heart toward your ennobling testimonies and not to greed. Avert my eyes from seeing futility, through your ways to preserve me. Fulfill your word to your servant for the purpose of fearing you. Remove my disgrace, which I fear, for your judgments are good. Behold, I yearn for your precepts. Through your righteousness preserve me.
Let's do. Verses 9 to
'How can a youngster purify his path? By observing your world. With all my heart I sought you, and I'll be led stray from your commandments. In my heart I have stored your word, so that I will not sin. Blessed are you, Hashem, and I count all yours now. I rejoice over the way of your
Marsha. Page 269.
Your word is a lamp for my feet and light for my path. I have sworn, and I will fulfill to keep your righteous ordinances. I am exceedingly affected. O Hashem, preserve me in accordance with your word. Please accept with favor the offerings of my mouth. Sorry. My life is constantly in danger, but I do not forget your Torah. The wicked laid a snare for me, but I did not stray from your precepts. I have taken your, I can't read these words, emolling testimonies as my internal heritage, for they are the joy of my heart. I have inclined my heart to perform your statutes forever to the utmost.
This next one was supposed to be for Scott, but I'll read it.
I can't see it.
Praiseworthy are those whose way is perfect, who walk with the Torah of Hashem. Praiseworthy are those who guard his testimonies, they seek him wholeheartedly. They have also done no iniquity, for they have walked in his ways. You have issued your precepts to be kept diligently. These are my prayers, and may my ways be firmly guided to keep your statutes. Then I will not be ashamed when I gaze at all your commandments. I will give thanks to you with upright heart when I study your righteous ordinance. I will keep your statutes. Oh, do not forsake me utterly. Larry?
Hashem, the way of your statutes, and I will cherish it to the utmost. Grant me understanding so that I may cherish your Torah and keep it with all my heart. Lead me on the path of your commandments as my desire. Incline my heart towards your invoking testimony and not to greed. Guard my eyes from seeing futility, and your ways preserve me. Fill your word to the soul of the purpose of your name. Remove my disgrace, which I feared, and your judgment I fear. Behold, I yearn for your precepts, for your righteousness preserve me.
Sammy?
See my affliction, release me. They have not forgotten the land of your Torah. Champion my cause and redeem me. Preserve me, that I may fill with your word. Salvation is far from you. Wicked, for they sought not your statute, your mercies. Hashem, or abundant, preserve me as in your practice.
Verses 108 to 112. Yeah, then again, where these six, yeah, no, from here, from the word is
The word is a lamp for my feet and a light for my path. I have sworn and I will fulfill your righteous ordinances. I am exceedingly afflicted. O Hashem, preserve me in accordance with your word. Please accept with favor the offerings of my mouth, Hashem, that you should teach me your ordinances. My life is constantly in danger, but I did not forget your Torah. The wicked laid a snare for me, but I did not stray from your precepts. I have taken your ennobling testimonies as my eternal heritage. They are the joy of my heart. I have inclined my heart to perform your statutes forever to the utmost.
Thank you, Shem. Okay, we just completed Mary's name in Hebrew, Moshe ben Aaron, Moshe the son of Aaron. Now we're going to do the 4 letters of the word Neshama, which is soul. And Esther, Esther, just read the same paragraph actually. Well, your word is a lamp for my feet. To here? Yeah, to others.
Your word is the lamp for my feet and a light for my path. I have sworn, and I will fulfill to keep your righteous ordinances. I am exceedingly affiliated. O Hashem, preserve. Afflicted?
Yes.
What I say, affiliated? I am exceedingly afflicted. O Hashem, preserve me in accordance with your word. Please accept with favor the offerings of my mouth. Hashem, that you should teach me your ordinances. My life is constantly in danger, but I did not forget your Torah. The wicked lay a snare for me, but I did not stray from your precepts. I have taken your ennobling testimonies as my eternal heritage, for they are the joy of my heart. I have inclined my heart to perform your statutes forever to the utmost.
Thank you. Monica? Do this. Princes have pursued me.
Princes have pursued me without cause, but my Adonai derech kecha ve'atzarna eika ve'eni ve'atzarna tzesecha ve'shmerna b'chal leiv adrechina min esinas mitzisecha ki ve'chavasti hat libi el tzesecha el betza averi enai merois shav v'derechecha chayeni akam v'adech v'secha v'asher li'rasecha li'rasecha averi v'rasi asher yagarti mitzisecha tevim hine ta'afti Eva mitzvascha chayeni.
Okay.
Right, Dick?
And this prayer is called the Kale Molle. It's traditionally said at funerals and at the anniversaries, like here, like today. Oh God, full of compassion, who dwells on and true rest upon the wings of the divine presence, and the exalted spirits of the holy and pure who shine as the resplendence who is gone to his supernal world. For charity has been donated in remembrance of his soul. May his place of rest be in Gan Eden. Therefore, may the all-merciful one shelter him with the cover of his wings forever, and bind his soul to the bonds of life. May his resting place be in peace. And let us say amen. Kaddish is the traditional mourner's prayer we say every day for 11 months after the person's death. Like that day, because we believe that God judges a person, judges all people, especially the wicked, for a full year before he decides where he needs to go. So we never want to believe any of our loved ones are wicked, so we end our mourning at 11 months and not one day. And every day for that year or for those 11 months we say the mourner's prayer, which actually doesn't have anything to do with mourning. It just says that God is great, pretty much.
Halal Shemed Shalom, Aleinu, prepared, I just want to say that I know that we all love Murray, and Murray loved all of us. And Betty, he loved you very much. And I guess that, he was taken far too early. But I guess that Betty and us just have to take comfort in all of the good memories. And there were plenty of them. I could think of so many times we would have arguments over stupid things regarding the Shamroom Society. And I would get mad at him. I would tell him something, and he would say, well, what about this? And I'd say, Corey, that's apples and oranges. I say, well, you don't give me a straight answer. And then at the meetings, he'd be up at the dais as the financial secretary, and I'd be in the audience, and I would give him one of these, and he'd give me one back. And I could never get mad at him. I don't think he really got mad at me. I love Murray, and I know we all do. I'm glad we're here today together. And I love to call him Sugar Murray and Sweet Betty.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And remember what he used to say. He'd say, Ein Meshugana gaze su de andera. Ein Meshugana finds the other.
He would always say, when he was in Israel, right? So two cars stop at a stop sign. Who's going to go first? Each one is like pointing to the other one how they're first. How do they do it? They go like this. Whatever.
That could be enough.
Murray would always pick up these things. But, my kids picked up so much from Murray. We sit around on a Friday night dinner for Shabbos dinner, and we have a guest. Oh, no, that's Murray's place. Why is it Murray's? Oh, because, the back had me to the door, right? The way he would sit down, the back couldn't be to the door. And every special thing, just interesting this past Passover, we all know that Murray would be very much involved with this distribution for the Passover packages. So every year comes Passover, he would always help distribute and bring things to the shul and everything, and from the Shamrim, like really amazing. Right before Passover, we missed it last year, we missed it this year, but a few days before Passover, we get a call. It's like, Rabbi, was that you that distributed the package? It's like, I'm dropping off packages in a few days from now, but I didn't drop off anything. It's like, oh, I just got something from the Shamroom Society. It's like, oh, wow. That, someone in Yonkers received a package from the Shamroom Society, and with a beautiful letter, and she read it to me. I was like, wow, I was so touched. I thought it was you. I was like, I have to have people in our congregation that are affiliated. I don't know. I never gave them a list or anything like that. So Murray's here with us in every which way, always giving us these reminders. Always, if we're short for a minion, one of my kids say right away, Chaim, even Zixi, only Murray was here. So everyone, it's not just another member. Murray was really a family member, and we live it. And even when Chaim has conversations with people, he's talking about a price, and he's only 13 years old, but if he's negotiating something, it's like, don't give me the mishpacha price, right? So
Don't give me the family price. It's like the friends and family price.
Murray would always say, whenever they would say the word mishpacha, then you knew that they're going to try to rip you off. So.
Yeah. And Murray the cop, what can we say about Murray the cop? All I can say is, he loved his job. He was so proud when Stephen and Joe went on the job. And he was proud of Mark, even though Mark strayed and became a doctor. He was still proud of Mark. He always said, yeah, that one. Yeah, I don't know what went wrong with that one. He always said. Passover. There's got to be some merit for it. Got to be some reason. And he said to me, it's very obvious. He goes, Murray was a police officer. You know, Passover was all about us coming out of slavery into freedom, and we had to cross the Red Sea. So obviously, he needed to be there to make sure we crossed the Red Sea safely. And once we were all across, God said, okay, Murray, your job is done. The Jewish people crossed safely. And now I believe that Murray is up there trying to give Moshiach, the Messiah, directions to come to us. You know, that the Messiah is a little lost. He's not on the right road. So Murray, the cops, once again, needs to be up there, giving him directions, putting him on the right road to us. Murray,
I would also like to remind everyone that Murray was a Marine,
Murray was a Marine.
which is not a job for the faint of heart. And certainly, I'm sure back in the 60s, you know, and the 70s was not necessarily a popular, you know, profession. So he did his job and served a lot of people in a very positive way. And at the end, even though he was retired, he did all the work up at the men's shelter up in the Bronx.
Yes.
And I remember a couple of times hearing that he was coming home from Florida to
Yes.
go and do his job on Monday nights at the
Right.
at the shelter, which he was on vacation. He didn't have to do any of that. He didn't have to be a regular, but he was. And he took care of a lot of people.
He did.
I think that's pretty amazing.
It is. It is amazing. Amazing guy.
Murray did a lot of work with me too, with the Holy Name Society. We worked together a lot. We started going up to the Bronx together when it started. I'm definitely going to miss our 2 o'clock in the morning conversation about 3 or 4
And that
times
is
a
true.
week.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, that is true. That is very true. And Murray always wanted a snack. So every time I come visit him, I bring him coffee. And I bought him chocolate-covered matzahs because, you know, we just finished Passover, but he loved his chocolate-covered matzahs. So,
And Oreos.
and I'd bring him Oreos, I'd bring him donuts, I'd bring him, you know. And he's actually got a little Bailey's bottle there because that was his favorite drink, a shot of Bailey's. So he's got a
Represent
little
him on
shot of
that.
Bailey's there. And Murray's sons and I worked very hard on the monuments. And there was a spinning thing on this. I bought a really nice spinning thing, but I guess it blew away. And this isn't actually an unveiling because Murray's sons are not here. They're not coming in. One lives in Texas, as you know, and Stephen lives in Las Vegas, and Joe lives up in Poughkeepsie. But so they really couldn't. They don't know when they're going to be able to come down. So this is just a commemoration of his YARZHEIT day last year when he died. And God willing, whenever they're comfortable flying, coming into New York, we'll have not only just an unveiling, it's going to be a celebration of his life. We'll have a beautiful memorial at that time. So thank you all. Thank you all so much. And I can't tell you how much it touches me that you're all here. You schlepped, you got stuck in traffic, and that you made it. That you made it. Thank you. Thank you, Rabbi.
To leave a cemetery shouldn't be depressed people, right? And it's true that it's very heartbreaking. You know, we're coming, we're gathering, and we're commemorating someone's life. It says on the way out we should also have some hope. What's the hope? So the tradition tells us that we should pick up some grass, pull out some grass and throw it over your shoulders. And we're telling God, just like the verse says, just like grass pops out of the earth, so too please remember, as you have made us, that we'll have the resurrection of the dead, so too they should pop out of their graves and reunite together in Jerusalem.
Don't take too much grass because I always try to keep the landscapers here.
Yeah, I have to.
They want to make sure they take care of it.
Heschel, you made it. Heschel, you made it. Thank you so
Well,
much for
it's
braving
probably
traffic.
the first time that Steve Litwin ever beat me to anything.
You're in time to say a few words. Wish you
Yeah, Murray's oldest friend here, Harold.
Let me say this.
Harold, come closer. Harold, come closer.
A day doesn't go by that I don't think of Murray. And I almost want to catch myself before I call him because he's not with us anymore. And he was a very big part of my life over 55 years. And it's hard to believe. We talk 2-3 times a week.
Those two times.
We had our,
Yeah.
you know,
I
we
always
had
say
in the Army, but Murray was in the Marine Corps Reserve. I was in the regular Army, so we used to go back and forth. But I was very instrumental in helping him get into the VA program, which he did.
And you were also an NYPD.
NYPD. Thank you for waiting for me.
Anyone else has a couple of words? Otherwise, thank everyone. Really, thank you so much. Steve is the caretaker of Shamrock Field, and did a great job. Does a great job in maintaining everything here for all the Shamrock members. Murray's got, he's going to be next to his best friend here, Marty. Marty again should live to be 120. And his other friend Willie Bear over there. And Bob Abraham is over there. Well, Colton Sexer is on the
It's
road
a
over
nice
there.
neighborhood. It's a very nice
Beautiful cemetery.
Nobody needs to move in anytime soon.
I have family in here.
And Ted Newman is down on that side of the road there. No, he's still alive. I'm sorry, not Ted. Ted Newman and will be on that side. Bonnie's father will be on that side of the road. Bonnie's mother's there.
I'm here too, but I'm not here.
No, I'll tell you, the Talmud says that someone that buys a plot, it's a school of merit for long life.
Please God. Please God.
Bonnie's mother and I think both of Scott's parents, President